Okay. Alright. Oh, maybe I'll do a teaching. Okay, this was just gonna be footage. I can multi-purpose this. I just thought of that. Okay, so my hair was super dirty, so I put it in braids. Because I've just been so busy skating and working a lot. Anyway, let's get to the video. I'm really working on bringing my thoughts in focus so you guys can learn whatever but I didn't think of yet. The most important thing that's going on right now, hold on, I can't even see my screen, so I can't really see what's being videoed. Let me do a turn. I just got here, so I gotta warm up. But I did yoga this morning. So, back to focus. The most important thing that I think is coming up right now is just being disciplined, being willing to surrender what's important for you to surrender. Your time and your essence, your energy here. You know, people pray. It's like one of the most well-known prayers, I think, in the world is that our Father, you know, I say like our Mother, Father, our Source, our Divine Love. Wow, someone's doing a lot of push-ups. Who art in heaven, who's in heaven. Yeah, anyway, I won't go into that. I could do like a 4-hour teaching right now on that because I've gotten so many downloads through surrendering and see the ocean for a second. Okay. Look, wait. So rad. It's so beautiful here. Anyway, okay. It's so funny to whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm like, it looks like I'm just doing a perpetual selfie when I do this, but you know, I know my purpose and I want to keep staying in that. This is my purpose. I have this time, I'm using it to skate, exercise my body, be present with my friends, be present here with you guys, give back. It's part of my purpose. Oh, yes! Sorry. Guy just threw his trick and he totally made it, and then he was filming though, and then he missed his second trick. You gotta be in your zone. All right, back to your being in your time and being respectful, honoring you are here for a reason. And so what you have inside of you is precious, and what you have in you is meant to be developed, and it's amazing. It's an amazing mystery for you to enter into. I'm not liking, whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, the amazing mystery goes far beyond physical appearance and, you know, who you think you are right now as a person. You have something so beautiful that's deep inside you. But it's like, I read a whole series of this book. I've read a bunch of hours of it here on one of these beaches, the sun setting, called A New Man by Maurice Nicole. And it talks about the inner teachings, the esoteric teachings of Christ about the development of man. And if you just get stuck in developing your inner person, then, oh, shadow, woo, then that can lead you to strange places. Anytime your egotism tries to take control of this process, you can get waylaid. But don't fear. Like, keep going at it and keep reaching for the best. and the highest. Because what do you think that does? What do you think that does to the people around you when you reach for the highest and you go for the highest goal you can possibly keep going for? And not in a neurotic way. This is why it's so difficult in a way to put into words, you know? Oh my God, just look at the sun. I ask the light, you know, light of divine love to speak through me. Let me surrender me. That's how I've been finding me. Jesus says, you must lose your life to find your life. And those are just words unless they become real, you know? They're just words unless they become alive. How do they become alive? You get to find that out. But if we give all our time away running after things to consume, you know, consuming, you know, TV or just distorted sexuality or, you know, goods like things to make me feel more important or make me feel valued. Why not just value yourself? What does it look like to know your true worth? This is what I'm knowing. It makes you bulletproof. Fire away, ricochet. You take your aim. You become this. I'm invincible. I'm unstoppable today. You know, like my videos that I have here. They're not just made up. They're not me trying to be self-important. It doesn't matter about me. I love what Bob Marley said. I saw this clip the other day, and he's like, I don't care about me. If me is the only thing that's important, or the only thing that people are looking at, then I don't even need to be here, something like that. It's divine consciousness. He's teaching you about higher levels of being. That's what the new man talks about. But if you're only interested in your egotism trying to take over your spiritual path and trying to get to this end of, oh look, I feel really spiritual. That's what we do in one of my groups. I have achieved this thing. You know, if you look for it as an end in itself, then you get led astray that way too. There's a thing called spiritual bypassing. You can look that up. If you have confusion on any of these, just look up my other videos. I talk about all of this stuff. Everything you could possibly want to know about how to get direction on this path. That's my passion, is to know it, to live it, and to teach it. And I'm not saying I'm perfect, so don't follow me as a person. Follow what's being conveyed through me. That's divine love. So look at your time. Look at how you're giving away your energy to just consuming what? For dopamine highs. I know, because I was observing my mind, be the witness of your mind. My mind today, and I was like, what? Why am I giving my thoughts away to this or that, you know? As I surrender more and more, I become more conscious of what I'm doing. Like, I talked to one of my friends yesterday, and I stopped when she was talking to me, and I got into my intuition because I don't want to waste time talking about drama, you know, or complaining about things. I want to either be in presence, be in your being self, in your soul self, or do something about it, you know? And so I got in my intuition, hey, go sit somewhere in your closet, I don't care where, for 3 minutes, you know? Be present with divine love, surrender all of this. And, you know, we were just gonna spend at least 3 more minutes complaining about this thing. Stop, be present. And this huge breakthrough happened for her when she actually chose to do that, you know? And so it's like, and I'm being generic because this could be any of us. That guy's doing his trick still. Hopefully he got it. So, oh my gosh, it's so fun. I was crying on the way here on my drive, because I was just touched by something someone was saying, because I'm purposeful where I spend my time, and I was listening to someone that's very encouraging, and saying the same type of things. She's saying divine love, God will order your steps if you just keep staying in that place. And then another friend of mine, though, she said, oh, it stings when I do this. And I just heard her voice in my heart, and I just started crying because, whoa, are you okay?
Yeah, I hit a pebble.
I'm glad you put your guards on. I saw. Awesome. I'll be right back. I'm doing this thing. Okay, my friends, I don't want her on this falling. Like, she's amazing. But so she was saying, she's encouraging that your steps will be ordered as you keep, and the sting, yes, from my friend, and that's what made me cry, because it stings because you're dying to this part of you that keeps saying, like, I didn't eat lunch yet today because I wanted to come here while they were here, because they said, oh, we're going at this time. And so I'm just like, okay, what am I going to choose to do? I offer my hunger up, and yes, it stings because I didn't eat breakfast today, but usually I do. I don't know what I do. It doesn't matter. All I'm saying is it stings sometimes because we learned from our childhood not to trust. We learned that I ought not to give up things because what am I going to have? It's better to have a bird in the hand than two in the bush. We have that saying, and that's important, but let's look at the ocean. Everything I've given up for some greater purpose. That's what the word temperance is to delay the immediate gratification for a greater good that's more remote. Had I went and got lunch, I might not have, been propelled to make this video right now, because for whatever reason, who knows, whatever I've given up, it's like 100 times worth it, the friends I've made, the experiences that I've had that I never knew I could have, and it's like the more I surrender, the better it gets, the more I let go of trying to control things myself, because you can either live in faith or fear, and keep not just live, I live for faith, not fear. No, every moment you have a choice for that. Every moment I can make the choice to either live in my soul self or just keep ruminating about things in my mind. And Eckhart Tolle says, in The Power of Now, he says, when you keep staying in your mind and ruminating or worrying about stuff, your mind takes up all your conscious energy into mind stuff. It'll keep using it. It's just like if you keep feeding a stray dog, the dog will stay around, Find out what the stray dogs are in your life. Like, trying to get your worth external, gossiping about people, or trying to prove your worth. Think of all the energy you spend proving your worth. I bet you all the energy people spend trying to prove their worth in the day, they could come up with 2 hours to skate, I'm just gonna skate. I'm in. She just said, count Cheryl in too. I'm like, I'm in. They're planning some roller skating thing. Anyway, it's like, as you do the higher order thing, as I let go of, let's just say, spending 2 hours talking about some drama, and so my friend continues to stay feeling like a victim, and we want to empower and encourage one another, And so if I did that, then it cut into my time yesterday and what I had set aside to do my yoga and stuff like that, and to do my purpose. I had things, and it's fine. It's just always a learning lesson. So you can review at the end of the day. Like, how did I actually spend my time? You don't even have to spend that much time doing that, but your time and your energy are precious. And so imagine if you have a seed inside of you, okay? Like, look at me. If you choose, look, listen, I mean this. It's like, if you don't water that seed and take the weeds away and put a fire, the sun, fire under something, like something doesn't cook, it doesn't develop. We just stay, what Maurice Nicole says, we stay acorns instead of the giant tree. There's palm trees over there that we could be. And so we keep thinking like we are already that tree, but it's like we're not giving that seed time to germinate. And how it germinates, it says, Christ said, seed must go into the ground in order to grow. It stings sometimes, it stings, but you're not alone. You're not alone. And so much love can be born out of it. So much love. I appreciate so much this woman that speaks into my life and other people that are speaking into my life. And they can only do that because they've let these parts of themselves die. And we don't do it perfectly. No, we don't know how to do this. I don't know, it's a mystery, but you can connect with divine. Ask love. What? How to get truth in my innermost parts in my life. I can walk in it and grow that seed. It's like you can't sit and look at the seed, You go, grow already, Doesn't just grow because of our wanting. It's such a mystery. But it does require action, but a lot of it requires being. As you connect with your soul, you live more from your soul, where your heart is, where your treasure is. These aren't just words that I'm saying, but they're a mystery. And I do my best to unfold this mystery with you guys, to you guys, and do it in a fun way, because I'm all about knowing truth, loving truth, and the truth does set us free, and living this truth. I wish you so much love. Look at this. I can do my purpose while I'm roller skating. Like, how can you beat that? Someone tell me how you can beat that. I love you.